All right, so you sent over some info on this Silent Traveler meme coins project,
Hmm.
and it definitely piqued my interest.
Yeah.
They're saying they're using meme coins to actually help communities
Hmm.
become self-sufficient.
Mm.
And knowing how you like to keep up with all the latest in crypto, I figured this deep dive would be right up your alley.
Of course.
Is this just clever marketing, or could this be something groundbreaking?
Well, it's certainly an ambitious idea. I mean, we've got their website here as our main source, and
Right.
they seem to be aiming to do things quite differently from your average meme coin project.
Okay, so for those who might not be as familiar,
Sure.
what exactly are we talking about when we say meme coin?
You can think of it like a cryptocurrency that gains popularity through online communities, often fueled by humor and memes.
Yeah.
Dogecoin and Shiba Inu are the classic examples.
Right.
It's a bit like the Wild West of cryptocurrency, lots of speculation and volatility.
So how does Silent Traveler fit into all of this? It seems like they're trying to distance themselves from that whole speculative frenzy.
That's right. They're building their project on the Solana blockchain,
Yeah.
which is known for its speed and low transaction fees. Plus, Solana uses a proof of history consensus mechanism, which is a bit more energy efficient than some other blockchains.
I'd say.
This means transactions are validated much faster and cheaper, which is ideal for a project like this where they envision frequent transactions within the community.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So they're using a popular and efficient platform, but they're also saying they're aiming for community self-sufficiency. What does that actually look like in practice?
Well, they're starting small focus on a neighborhood in the UK called Russell Street in Loughborough. They already have a gardening business up and running there, which is a tangible example of their approach. Imagine a community where investing in a meme coin could directly fund things like local businesses that provide essential services.
That's really interesting. So instead of just hoping the coin's value goes up, investors are directly contributing to community development.
Exactly, and they're very transparent about how the money is used. Their website outlines a profit distribution model where 51% goes straight into a community projects fund. That's huge. Most meme coins don't even come close to that level of community focus.
51% is a pretty significant chunk of the pie. What about the rest of the funds?
Well, 27% is allocated to meme reinvestment. Essentially, this means they'll be creating more meme coins and using them to reward long-term holders and keep the cycle going. Then there's 10% for development and maintenance of the platform, a 9% reserve fund to cushion against market volatility, and finally 3% goes to the Silent Traveler Trust. We can delve into that a bit later.
Okay, so the money is going towards supporting those community businesses, but what kind of businesses are we talking about?
They give a few examples on their website, gardening, as we mentioned, but also things like window cleaning, elderly care, child care, even waste management.
Wow.
They're envisioning a pretty comprehensive ecosystem of local services.
It's almost like they're trying to build a mini economy within this neighborhood.
That's a great way to put it. And they even mentioned the idea of free food cafes that would use locally grown produce and food bank supplies. They're really aiming to address a range of needs within the community.
This is definitely starting to sound like more than just your typical meme coin project. But how does the trust fund factor into all of this?
The Silent Traveler Trust is meant to ensure the long-term sustainability of the project. A portion of the funds is set aside in this trust, which acts as a safety net for the community, even if the meme coin market experiences a downturn. It's a way to protect those community projects from the inherent volatility of cryptocurrency.
So it's like an extra layer of security to make sure those community initiatives can continue even if things get rocky in the crypto world.
Precisely. They're trying to build something with longevity, something that can truly benefit the community in the long run. And that brings us to the next fascinating aspect of their model, the unique way they're rewarding those who hold on to their meme coins.
So they're thinking long term, which is definitely refreshing to see in the world of meme coins. But let's face it, holding on to a meme coin can feel a bit like holding on to a hot potato, right? What's in it for the folks who decide to invest and stick with this project?
Well, that's where things get even more interesting. Silent Traveler is creating a whole network of projects, and those who hold their meme coins will be rewarded with tokens from these other ventures.
Hold on.
They've got a Silent Traveler music coin designed to support independent music producers,
Mhm.
a gaming coin linked to their Twitch channel, a clothing coin for their own line of apparel, and even a Serious Q coin featuring a local friend bulldog.
Hold on, a French bulldog. That definitely sounds like we're venturing back into meme territory.
It does, doesn't it? But it's all part of their strategy to create a multifaceted ecosystem around their core meme coin. They're aiming to build a sense of community and shared ownership going beyond just the financial aspect. Holders aren't just passive investors, they're potentially gaining access to a whole network of projects, each with its own unique appeal and potential for growth.
And they mentioned airdrops and exclusive benefits on their website. So there's a real incentive to hold on to those coins. But all this sounds pretty complex. How do they plan to keep this whole thing going?
They outline a multi-pronged approach to sustainability.
Okay.
A big part of it is reinvesting profits back into meme creation,
Right.
essentially marketing and building hype to keep the community engaged and attract new investors. But they also mention actively trading their own cryptocurrency tokens on the Solana blockchain.
So they're not just relying on the community's enthusiasm. They're actually playing the crypto market themselves.
It seems so. They're trying to generate revenue through both community engagement and savvy trading, which could be a smart move. Of course, there are risks involved in any kind of trading, especially in the volatile world of cryptocurrency.
Speaking of risks, this all sounds pretty ambitious, and they're starting in a relatively small community. Can this model really scale up to bigger communities with more complex needs?
That's a great question and a key challenge for Silent Traveler. They've laid out a compelling vision, but whether they can translate their success in Russell Street to a broader audience remains to be seen.
Right.
Replicating this in a larger city, for example, would require navigating a whole different set of complexities and potential roadblocks.
And let's be honest, relying on a meme coin to fund community development is inherently risky. Meme coins are known for their volatility. What happens to these projects if the market takes a nosedive?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? They do have that reserve fund to cushion against market fluctuations, but even a well-funded reserve has its limits. They're essentially betting on the continued enthusiasm for their project, and that's not something you can always predict or control.
It also makes you wonder about community buy-in. Are the residents of Russell Street fully on board with this approach? Do they really see meme coins as a viable solution for their community's needs?
That's where their existing social media presence could prove crucial. They've already started building a community online, sharing updates about the project and engaging with potential investors. If they can cultivate that same level of trust and enthusiasm within Russell Street itself, it could go a long way toward ensuring the project's success.
It sounds like they're trying to do a lot of things right, but there are definitely some big challenges ahead. What stands out to you as the most potential pitfall here? Is there one thing that could make or break this whole endeavor?
I think one of the biggest hurdles will be managing expectations. They're promising a lot: community empowerment, sustainable growth, real-world impact, all wrapped up in the package of a meme coin.
Pretty bold claim.
Indeed. And while the community focuses,
Buck, we could use this energy to build something meaningful for the community.
and